Up top, he fights for a goal for Bayern. Luis Fernando Díaz Marulanda strikes. The Gojiro has arrived. They're 32 minutes in, and just as predicted, it was the perfect moment to break the drought. The Colonel finally has his answer. Bayern takes a 1-0 lead, and Luis Díaz is putting his Colombian stamp all over the Bundesliga. Check out this absolute dime of a pass from Goretzka. Watch how he scoops that ball, threading the needle right past 3 defenders. He practically serves it on a silver platter to Luis Díaz, who is stepping into Harry Kane's shoes for this play. And he buries it with the same lethal power as the English captain. No Harry today, no problem. We have got the Lucho phenomenon. That is goal number 14 on the season, his 14th in the Bundesliga. Luis Díaz is completely unplayable right now. A goal, an assist, just another masterclass exhibition for Bayern Munich. The Colombian star was the MVP in the 4-1 rout of Borussia Mönchengladbach, and his stats are starting to look downright scary in Germany. Today, I am going to break down that goal, the assist, and exactly why Lucho is putting together a world-class campaign. The showdown went down at the Allianz Arena, and right from the opening whistle, Bayern came out to set the tone. But the game-changer hit at the 33rd minute. Midfielder Goretzka filtered a perfect ball into the box, and there was Luis Díaz. The Colombian controlled it and finished with surgical precision to make it 1-0, sending Munich and the fans into absolute madness. I am telling you, Lucho was due for this. 1-0 for Bayern Munich and Goretzka. That man deserves a World Cup roster spot for pulling out genius plays like this. He lifts the ball over 2 Gladbach defenders, dropping it right into the path of the onrushing Luis Díaz. Outstanding vision, and Díaz ice-cold, not disrespectful, just ruthless. He hammers it into the Gladbach net without hesitation, and the reaction wasn't just from the fans. Luis Díaz got a standing ovation from the club's brass. Yeah, you heard that right. The executives in the luxury box stood up to recognize Lucho's moment. But hold on, because we are just getting started, look at the reaction from his teammates, especially head coach Vincent Kompany. He could hide that grin, seeing the level his Colombian star is playing at. But Lucho wasn't satisfied with just scoring. Right before the halftime whistle, at the 45th minute +1, he showed up again. Díaz received it on the wing, kept his head up, and delivered a laser assist to Laimer, who came charging in to finish it first time. 2-0 for Bayern, and another clutch play from the Colombian. In the second half, Bayern put the nail in the coffin. First, Jamal Musiala stepped up in the 57th minute with a penalty to make it 3-0. Then striker Nicolas Jackson netted the 4th in the 79th. Turning this into a blowout, Borussia Mönchengladbach managed a consolation goal from Weber in the 89th minute. But the story was already written. With this massive performance, Luis Díaz is putting up video game numbers: 14 Bundesliga goals, 11 assists in the league. That is 25 direct goal contributions, and if we count all competitions, we are talking 20 goals and 16 assists in 35 games. Absolute dominance with Bayern Munich, his speed, his handles, and his vision. Díaz is the difference maker in Germany right now. Every match confirms the same thing. Lucho isn't just Bayern's best winger. He is arguably one of the best wingers on the planet right now. So I have got to ask you, is Luis Díaz living the best season of his entire career? I'll be reading your comments. Now, let's see what the internet is saying about the Gojiro's performance. Luis Díaz could legitimately be the best player in the world right now. He is only underrated because he is Colombian. Luis Díaz is possibly the best left-footed player this season. The eye test proves it, and the stats back it up. Deco knew it all along. Luis Díaz, 20 goals this season, top-tier player. He scored an absolute banger against Gladbach today. Lucho Díaz records 20 goals, 12 assists, and a title in 35 games played for Bayern Munich. The Colombian is having the most prolific scoring and assisting season of his entire professional career. Welcome to the Gojiro's Prime. Luis Díaz is unstoppable this season with insane stats so far. Liverpool's biggest mistake was selling Luis Díaz, a goal and an assist in the first half alone. Luis Díaz has been a total revelation since arriving from Liverpool. Today was just another perfect example of why he has quickly become a fan favorite at the Allianz Arena. Colombian warrior. Over on other platforms, the buzz is real too. Users are calling Díaz as criminally underrated and saying Liverpool made a massive blunder letting him walk. What a season this guy is having. How do we stop him? Real talk. How do we stop this guy? Just look at his stats this season. Luis has produced 39 goal contributions in 42 games, 22 goals and 17 assists. Honestly, why did Liverpool let this guy go? Now, real talk. Why did they let this guy walk while Luis Díaz is scoring goals for fun? Meanwhile, Liverpool is out here struggling with Wolves. Liverpool right now is struggling against Wolves. They really said, oh, we are going to get revenge against Wolves. Now, if Luis was starting, I promise you Liverpool wins 2 or 3-0. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, but it is the Farmers League. That is why he is scoring goals. Nah, put some respect on Luch's name. When he was at Liverpool, he was still scoring goals. He was still banging them in. Like bro, Luis Díaz is honestly criminal on the pitch. Liverpool made the biggest mistake trying to swap him. And look how that turned out. I am calling it right now, and I don't care who disagrees. Lucho Díaz is easily a top 3 winger on the planet. From his breakout in Portugal to tearing it up at Liverpool under Klopp and Slot, the man has been electric. But watching him now at Bayern Munich, he has completely evolved. He is not just hugging the sideline anymore. He is drifting inside and hunting for goals. We have got the highlights right here. And trust me, you need to see this. Let's roll the tape. Just look at that finish. That is not a winger making a play. That is pure striker instinct. He is owning the penalty box like a number 9 and burying everything. The man is on fire, racking up goals left and right. He used to be a playmaker first, scorer second. Not anymore. He has turned into a cold-blooded finishing machine. The Bundesliga is his playground right now. Bayern is blowing teams out by 3 or 4 goals a night, and he is feasting. That offense is a juggernaut, honestly rivaling Barcelona's front line. It would be a heavyweight fight to see which attack is deadlier. Mark my words, Bayern Munich is the team to beat for the Champions League title. That wraps up today's breakdown. Make sure to smash that subscribe button and hit like if you enjoyed the video. Catch you on the next one.